Hello students, today we will take up another very famous poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore is one of those great literary figures whose name will be remembered for many ages. India is proud of such a worthy son. His fame rests mainly on his immortal classic known as Gitanjali, and which means song offerings. He was also addressed as Gurudev. His Gitanjali was read in every Bengali home like Gita. In 1913, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature for his collection of poems. Tagore was a man with multifaceted personality. It was at the instance of Sir Andrews that he rendered the Bengali poems into English. His translation of Gitanjali from Bengali is so perfect that these poems have become original. With the publication of Gitanjali in English, his fame spread all over the world, and his works have been translated into almost all the other major languages of the world. So today we will start with his another very famous poem, Silent Steps. This poem is a religious type of poem and it has spiritual significance. It is a devotional song in which he expresses his implicit faith in God's grace and his readiness to help human beings. So the poem begins with a question. He says, "Have you not heard his silent steps?" Now, the poet, that is Rabindranath Tagore, he is posing a question whether we have not heard the silent steps of Almighty God. And then he proceeds to answer the question himself. He says, He comes, ever comes. Means God always comes whenever you ask Him for help in a stealthy manner, almost secretly. Every moment and every age, every day and every night, He comes, ever comes. Means God reaches out at all hours, at all times, at all ages, in daytime or in night. Whenever one asks for help, God is always there for our rescue. Many a song have I sung in many a mood of mind. Tagore here says that he has composed a variety of songs and in various moods, but all their notes have always proclaimed, He comes, ever comes. Means whatever song he has composed, the one message which is found in all of them is that God always comes, whatever may be the situation. In the fragrant days of sunny April, through forest path He comes. Means in all the times, whether it may be a season of spring with sweet smells or the sunny days of April, whenever one calls, He comes through the poorest path, through the ways, and he reaches out to human beings who need divine help. He says, in the rainy gloom of July nights, on the thundering chariot of clouds, whether it may be a rainy season during the night of July, he will surely come riding the thundering chariot of clouds. Means he never leaves us in lurch, but he rescues us from all troubles and dangers. In sorrow after sorrow, it is his steps that press upon my heart. Means whenever the poet feels depressed or whenever he is in sorrow, God always comes to help him, whether he is sad or gloomy. It is the golden touch of his feet that makes my joy to shine. Poet says that God comes with silent steps and he gives solace and consolation. Means his silent approach always has a soothing effect on the poet's mind. The golden divine touch removes all sad thoughts and gloominess. So, we come to know that in this very simple but meaningful poet, the poet poses a question that have you not heard his silent steps? And then he himself answers that God always comes to us silently with secret steps. God reaches out to us at all hours, in all ages, in all days and nights. He comes to our rescue without failure. The poet says he has composed and sung many songs in different moods, but all the notes of his songs have made only one proclamation and given only one message, that he comes and he ever comes. God comes in the bright and sunny April, in the fragrant smelling spring season. He comes through the forest paths and helps the people who need divine help. He also comes riding the thundering chariot in the rainy nights of July, which is also called month of Shravan. God is our creator and the father of our fathers. He never leaves us in lurch but always comes to our rescue, whether it is rain or shine, day or night, summer or winter. When the poet's heart is depressed and with a series of sorrows, God always sustains and supports him and gives him solace. His silent approach always produces a soothing effect on Tagore's mind. The golden touch of God is very inspiring as it removes all shades of sadness from the poet's mind and produces a soothing effect.